Liverpool won, Arsenal nil, guys. It was a very frustrating game. I feel like I was in the game for a lot of the game. We didn't do much offensively, but I feel like we had bright sparks in Madueke. But obviously, Liverpool, that moment of quality where I was thinking, okay, everybody's fine. But I said, who's going to take the free kicks and score? Like, who they got? They got no Trent. They got, okay, Salah, I don't think he's going to lead in the shoot. And then Soberstein with an absolutely beautiful goal. I can't. No one's at fault for that goal. That was just a moment of brilliance in football. Individual building quality. That is what you need sometimes, and we didn't really have that today. I feel like we played well in the game. I feel like Liverpool didn't even play good, but they were still able to win, which is what champions do. And I feel like our bright spots today was Madueke. Madueke was probably the best player offensively for us today, and we obviously did not have Martinelli playing. The guy was non-existent. I don't know what he did today. He didn't have an impact. Absolutely no impact. Only thing I can remember is him was tracking back. But as an offensive player, he needs to be doing better. How can the guy miss a game and then come back and actually show that he's not even really fighting to be in the side? He didn't do anything. I was very disappointed with Martinelli. Gyökeres was just fighting for the ball, but not really any service. It's a hard game for him. Konate and Van Dijk had the better of him today, and he was really ineffective today. Set pieces are the only way we look like scoring. This is not good. I feel like we do. Arteta needs to change it up. He needs to get us playing quicker football, more incisive balls over the top. I did see Gyökeres make a few runs, but Martinelli, when he's running with his head down, Gyökeres is running in behind the defenders, past Konate, and Martinelli just kept on going and dribbled a bit pull off the pitch. Well, I think it came off of Konate, but we seriously need to improve. This time off, I think it's come off at the right time, the international break. Literally, I don't remember. Do you guys remember any time we looked like we were going to score? Besides set pieces, I don't remember any opportunities we had. It's looking quite poor. I know Liverpool didn't do much either. Defensively, okay, we were pretty good, I could say. Obviously, Saliba went off injured, which was actually a worry. That was concerning. Musquera was decent. I feel like sometimes he takes heavy touches forwards, but out of playing for the back, maybe he can improve a bit, but he didn't do anything really wrong to like any mistakes. He was looking positive. He made a lot of good interceptions, but I was poor with our offensive play actually. Obviously, there's a new front three. We haven't seen Martinelli, we haven't seen Madueke, we haven't seen Gyökeres play together, but Gyökeres, yeah, I feel like we still aren't playing to his strengths in terms of playing balls in behind. Martinelli, the game intelligence really he needs to is not switched on for him. I don't know. I don't know what he needs. I don't know if he's actually should be in the club because it's like he's not improved. He's just getting worse and worse. I don't know if it's confidence or whatever. I don't know. It's an opportunity for him to play, but he's not taking it at all. I think Trossard, it would have been a better option for him to play. I can see Martin is the only thing he does well. I've seen when he's not playing well offensively is tracking back. But the thing is, Soboslai's not a right back. He's not a right back at all, but he didn't go past him once, Martinelli. Pace, a bit of skill, a bit of flips and tricks. He didn't go past him once. He had opportunities, but yeah, I don't know why. He just didn't look on the game, on the ball. It's looking it's a lot of questions for Martinelli. He's not answered any. With the new signs of Eze, he can play on the left. He's not looked like he can try to take that position for himself. He didn't look like he played with any enthusiasm. He didn't look to beat his man once today. It's really, really surprising that he's not looked enthusiastic considering he hadn't played the last game, didn't come on. Surely I thought he was going to come up with a lot of a lot of speed, a lot of intensity. Because if there's any club he plays well against, it is Liverpool. I think he scored at least 5 goals against Liverpool. Each game against Liverpool, when Trent was there, he was cooking Trent. And then against an actual, or not an actual right back, he doesn't do anything. And the only thing I tell is substitution times need to be. I don't know why he takes so long to bring on players. He took like 65 minutes. Look, Liverpool brought on who did they bring on? Curtis Jones, I think he brought on. I heard everyone singing and shouting because I thought Arsenal were making a sub, but no, it was Curtis Jones coming on. But Arteta takes so long to bring on subs. But it's even not just a substitution. The way we're playing, we didn't really look like we were going to create any chances today. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna say the tactics wise. He's probably gonna say it's fine margins, they had the moment quality. Probably gonna say we could have probably had a penalty, but I don't really want to be hearing that. I want to be seeing us play a lot better football. It's so boring, so pragmatic. Calafiori looked more offensive than Martinelli. The way he was running through the midfield, I actually commend him for actually trying to be direct, increase the speed of the game. That was actually encouraging for us, but yeah, it wasn't even. Yeah, midfield were decent in the first half, were pretty good. Zubimendi, I didn't think he got on the ball and influenced the game. I think he got out muscled in the game looking for. Marino is just very frustrating how he's just looking for fouls all the time going down. It's just not. It's not really what we want to be seeing. Just looking for free kicks every time going to ground. It's just very frustrating from him. He needs to do a lot better. Midfield, I don't think it really worked. All he did was kind of run around today. It wasn't really encouraging for him either. But if we're going on to player ratings, I'm gonna have to say that Raya, he had a mistake. Obviously, the pass playing out from the back, played it to what he tried to play to Zubimendi, and then he got out dispossessed by Van Dijk, and he rolls around on the floor. It's like, what are you doing there? Like, surely show some enthusiasm to get the ball, show some strength, fight for the ball. You not played well, but he was just rolling around. But yeah, if we go into player ratings, it's not going to be high at all. And I want to hear what you think. Arteta, how like we need to be playing better football than this. Last game was very good. Today was poor. Like playing the ball from side to side. Cross is the only really threat. Besides Madueke, he had a few good dribbles. Falls a save from Alisson. But other than that, there's nothing else I remember us from like having creating chances. But yeah, if we go through the player ratings, Raya, I'd say 5. He had a mistake in him yet. I think there wasn't many chances that Liverpool had really that he could have done better with saving. He very saved what was ahead of him. Obviously that he couldn't do anything about that free kick. Nothing I could say. Calafiori, I'd say it was decent. I think he was one of the most offensive players. I'm gonna give Calafiori a 6. I don't think it was that fault for any of the goals. Dealt with Salah well. Going forward was pretty good. He was looking for higher aerial balls in behind, kind of. So yeah, I'd say 6 for 6 for Calafiori. Yeah, Gabriel was solid. I feel like sometimes he should play balls over the top because he can do that. I think him and Kivior, gone now. He does do that, but Gabriel, I'd give him a 6. Saliba, well, I can't give him a rating. I think Mascara was 6. I can't really fault him. Right back, Timber was hustling, bustling, trying to link up with Mononi. Didn't quite gel too well. I thought he could have overlapped sometimes. Could have done better. I give Timber a 6. And then the midfield were all, I say, standard 5s. They worked hard, but Moreno was ineffective, rolling around. I wanted to see him be a bit more better. I wanted to see him passing the ball behind. I wanted to see some incisive passes. I didn't see any of that. I think Rice, crosses weren't on the pen. He wasn't on the mark today with the crosses. He won the ball back well a few times, but wasn't in the game. I think all of them deserve a 5. Even Moreno maybe of less than that because he really just threw himself around like a sardine. Every single time he's jumping into water, just flopping around on the floor. So yeah, I think Moreno 4, Rice 5. Zibi was quite poor today. Gave it a free kick to the goal as well. Probably give him a 5. Noni, I'll give him a 6 actually, or 7, because he was actually trying to go past players. He looked enthusiastic. He looked like he was carrying the attack actually. So I'll give him a 6 or 7 actually. He was a bright spot today. I liked his performance on the right. Gyökeres 5. Running around, pressing. Didn't really have many moments in the game where he could affect it. Yeah, he didn't have any chances to shoot. A physical battle. I think the defenders really won the battle there. But I think the players need to get closer to him, like Marino running in behind or like knocking it past him, trying to give like plays to him to hold it up. Yeah, there wasn't much of that today. And then Martinelli was terrible. I think I'm gonna have to give him 3 or 2 because you don't even have an actual right back you're up against, but yet still you can't dribble past him once. It was poor. It was poor from him. Arteta's late substitutions, I don't know why he does it so late, but I don't know why. I need to hear tactically because in the press conference, the guy was saying we need to bring on the sub at the right time, and I feel like he could have done it earlier. But as for substitutions, I think Mascara is mark already. Eze was positive when he went past he had a nice turn when he just first time around the defender and ran him through on goal and lost it. And then he had a chance where I thought like he could have maybe shot earlier, but he's fallen on the ground. He looked bright as it. It was good to see him on the pitch. I want to see more of him. He should be starting next game. Obviously, there's an international break, so 6 for Eze. Odegaard, pressing well, getting on the ball. I say standard 6. And I think those are the subs. But yeah, it's a lot of questions. It was a tight game, but we didn't really create much. Really, we need to go on this training ground. Arteta needs to help. Like he needs to get more out of the players. We've got so many creative players, and we need to be playing better football, creating better chances. Not so predictable. I really do need to see better from Arteta. But yeah, I'm gonna give Arteta a 4 because maybe a 5 because the substitution times were poor. it's just things where I want more from him there. Max Dalman, I'll give him a 5 as well. But what do you guys think of the game? Thank you for watching. International break now, so yeah, a bit of a rest for the boys. But thanks for watching. Let me hear what you think in the comments.